What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Honest Texan Podcast. I am your host, Josh, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to change it up here. This is newsworthy, and this is news, but this is also a cultural thing. And I kind of want to just break this down and talk about this arrest of Angel Guice. I'm guessing that's how you say her name. But this is in Atlanta, a predominantly black city, predominantly black police force, and she gets arrested. So this was in the news, and it's supposed to be a controversial arrest. And this is by the police. This is posted on the Police Activity YouTube channel. I'll post that link in the description box. So without further ado, let's get this started. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
72 stop bed 2700 Shady Valley Drive.
And share.
Blue Kia 14, Ohio tag, John Edward Henry 7969. Black male, black shirt, black female, black shirt. What's going on? How y'all doing?
Hello.
All right. Well, I see the Ohio tag. I'm not sure if y'all from here or not, but you can't be inside the park in the city of Atlanta between the hours 11 p.m. 6 a.m.
Okay.
You got your IDs on you? You have your IDs on you?
Yes.
I'm gonna need them. You have your ID now? Alright, just stand by. I'll be right back with you.
For purposes, I'm going to speed this up. If they speeding it up, I'm going to definitely speed it up.
Sir, like I explained.
Again, this is in Atlanta. This is a black police officer dealing with black folks in a predominantly black city.
See, you can't be in the park at night. Everyone's just going to receive a simple ticket stating that he was in the park at the hours. Alright? Leave the sign right on that.
What am I signing over? Is it a charge or anything? Or is it
Just a ticket. You can not sign it and go to jail. It's this one here. This one here. This here. Alright, that's your license. Copy of citation. You have any questions? That's what it is.
And this happened on August the 9th at 4 o'clock in the morning. So,
Come over here for me, ma'am. Can you come here, ma'am? Alright, so you're going to receive a ticket for being in the park after hours. Alright? Just need to sign right here on the edge.
But because we're out of, didn't you say we were out of time so we wouldn't have known that?
Yeah, but that's not a valid reason why. You should be in the park because you're from out of town.
And what's your badge number?
7452.
And what's your name?
Officer Brooks.
What's your first name?
I'm not going to give you my first name.
Okay, and I don't have to sign this, right?
You do have to sign it.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, like I explained to him, if you don't sign it, then you're going to be physically taken to jail.
Gotcha.
So you refusing to sign?
What's your name?
Officer Brooks, 7452.
What's the badge number?
I gave it to you 2 times, man.
Okay, I'm asking again.
And I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
Are you going to sign it?
No, because I want your badge number.
That's fine. You want to put your hands behind your back for me? Hey, listen, my man. She said she's not signing it. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir,
Ma'am.
you're hurting me.
Okay. I'm asking you to put your hands behind your back.
Sir?
Put your hands behind your back. Stop me, man.
Sir?
Man, put your hand behind your back.
Can you-
Come on. I need you to back up.
I'm just saying, like,
I need you to back up.
You don't need to touch her like that.
She's not putting her hands behind her back.
I'm asking a question. All I'm doing is
Put your hands
asking a
behind your
question.
back. Put your hands behind
Mr.
your back. You're
Brooks.
under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing it.
Sir,
Put your hands
I'm
behind your back.
asking you a
Okay.
question.
I'm letting you know. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to forcibly put your hands behind your back.
But, sir, Mr. Brooks, is this really necessary? Mr. Brooks.
Hold on. Hey, listen, my
She
man.
needs to
Back
put,
up.
she needs to put her, let her
Can I-
put her phone down.
Okay, you can put your phone down.
Okay,
Let her
Mr.
put her,
Brooks.
give her a chance to ask her.
Oh
Come on,
my
sir.
God.
Hold on.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not saying that I'm refusing to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket.
You don't have an option now.
Because but I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. I'm going to.
And this is the issue. And I was trying to let this play the whole way, but you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna let it play, and I'm gonna get my analysis afterwards.
Sign the ticket.
No, I'm not here to play games with you.
I know, but I'm going to sign.
Put your hands behind your back.
Mr. Brooks, I'm going to sign
Put
the
your hands
ticket.
behind your back.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Resisting.
You do not have
I'm
to.
asking you, why am I putting my hands behind my back?
You're under arrest.
I'm going to sign the ticket, but why am I under arrest? Why am
She's
I
about
under
to sign
arrest?
the ticket.
I'm going to sign the
She's
ticket.
about to sign the ticket.
I'm
That's all
going
you
to sign
wanted
the
to do
ticket,
is sign
Mr.
the
Brooks.
ticket. That's all it is.
I'm going to sign the ticket.
I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing
I'm
it.
going to sign the ticket now. Mr. Brooks, I'm going
You
to
don't
sign
have
the
that
ticket.
option now.
Why don't I have the option,
I
Mr.
gave you
Brooks?
2 options.
She was just asking for your badge number
I'm
at
asking
first.
for your badge number, and I wasn't clear on why you weren't giving me your badge
Sir, you don't
number.
have to, sir, you do not have to hold her like that.
Oh my God.
You do not have to drag her like
Mr.
that.
Brooks, I'm telling you that I'm going.
Sir.
I'm going to sign
Sir,
the
you
Put your
ticket.
do
hands
not have
behind
to
your
grab her
back.
like that.
I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. Why am I being arrested? Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested? Oh my God! I'm so sick, my God. Please, in the name of Jesus. Please, God, in the name. Why am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks? I'm going to sign the ticket. Mr. Brooks, why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? I don't understand why I'm being arrested. Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested?
Turn around and put your hands behind
Can you
your
tell
back.
me why I'm being arrested? I have the right. I have the right to know.
Sir, you're not saying.
Oh my God.
Put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting.
You're not
Stop
saying.
resisting.
What are you taking her for? Why are you pulling it out?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Come on, sir, this is unnecessary. What are you doing? This is only so
Why am I being
Just
arrested?
put your hands. Just put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand why I'm being arrested. That's why I'm not putting my hands behind my back. You have not given me a reason. So why am I getting? I'm not. You didn't haven't told me my rights. You haven't told me why I'm being arrested. That's exactly why I got putting my hands on my back. God.
So you have no Miranda rights to none of that.
Oh my God.
Yes, give me your hands. I need you to back up, sir.
Sir, I'm not backing up with
You got
you.
every
Oh my God! I don't understand why I'm not being arrested. I don't understand. Please, sir, you have not told me why I'm being arrested. That's why I have not put my hands behind my back. You have not told me that you have not read me my rights or anything. And you're steady doing this to me. I don't understand. Can you please just tell me why I'm getting arrested? That's all I'm asking.
I just told you.
Why? Why am I
Refuse to sign the
I
ticket.
did not. I told you I was going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I told you I was going to sign the ticket. Can I please sign the ticket?
Put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand.
Put your hands behind your back,
I'm
man.
telling you, I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I will sign the ticket, please.
Now, put your hands behind your back.
Why you? I don't understand.
Put your hands behind your
How
back.
you handling me?
Put your hands behind your back.
You do not need to handle her like that, sir.
Please, God, please.
This situation has gone out of hand.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're hurting me. You are hurting me.
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
I told you, I'm not putting my hands. You have not told me or read me my rights. You have not done any of that. You're not telling me why I'm going to jail. Please, God.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please, God. Please. Mr. Brooks, tell me why I'm being arrested.
I had to get the shit out. Drop it. She's hurt right now. She's hurt right now.
Stop resisting.
I'm trying to tell you.
She's talking to you.
You are, Mr. Brooks, you are hurting my arm.
Come on, man.
Oh my God. Is this for real? Please, God. In the name of Jesus. Please, God. I'm not being arrested.
So y'all are hurting her. She's not moving. Code 46-3.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
That was unnecessary.
Oh my God!
You can record from over here.
Oh my God!
What's your name, Officer Brooks? What's your name, sir? Officer Taylor. Officer Taylor. Y'all, come on.
All right, sit up.
Where y'all taking her? What do you mean back up? This is my friend. Y'all don't know her. Back how hot is it? She's hurting right now. She's crying. What do you mean take care of her? We was just here for a party. Now she's dying for her rest.
Oh my God!
All black officers.
Oh my God!
Go ahead and search her before I put it in.
All right, but
Stand up. Stand up. Turn around. I was going to cross it too. You got any weapons on you? Any knives, anything like that?
No!
You sure? All right.
Oh my God!
Put your feet inside.
Oh my God! Can I have my phone?
Okay, and I'm just gonna stop it right there, and I'm gonna rewind it back, cause I'm gonna get my analysis, cause that was some mess. Jesus. Again, this is in Atlanta. This is a predominantly black city. This is a predominantly black police force. These are black officers. This is a black officer talking to them at first, but black officers on the scene. Let's roll it.
Ohio time, I'm not sure if y'all from here or not, but you can't be inside the park in the city of Atlanta between the hours 11 p.m. 6 a.m.
He explains it to him clearly and concisely. He explains the law.
You got your IDs on you? You have your IDs on you?
Yes.
I'm gonna need them.
Now look at her demeanor. And you can look at his, but you can more so look at hers. He understands this situation. She probably understands it, but wants to cop an attitude and do what she wants to do.
You have your ID now?
Was it like the third time he asked? Or second or third? I don't know. I think it's second, third.
All right, just stand by. I'll be right back with you.
I'm gonna speed this up because he explained them the law and everything, and they're probably from out of state. And in my opinion, he probably could have let them go with a citation. But you know what probably happened? He saw that lady start to give him an attitude, and he said, "All right, well, they gonna get a citation today."
Can't be in the park at night. Everyone's just going to receive a simple ticket.
Explains it again. Can't be in the park at night.
Half an hour. All right. Leave you the sign right on that.
what am I signing over? Is it a charge or anything? Or
It's just a ticket.
It's a ticket. He's reading it clearly.
You cannot sign it and go to jail. It's this way.
See his decision? He asked the cop, do I have to sign it? The cop said, you cannot sign it and go to jail. And what does he do? Oh, he gonna sign that ticket because he understands. See, one thing about this dude is he understands. He'd rather sign the ticket, pay the fine, than go and get more headache by going to jail. I get it. The cop should have let them go. I mean, the cop could have let them go. I'm not going to say should, but the cop could have let them go with a warning because they're out of town. Could have. But, again, what could have factored into it? The attitude of the young lady.
That's your license.
And I cannot stress this enough. This is in Atlanta, a predominantly black city with a predominantly black police force. This is a black cop, a black police officer talking to this young man and this young lady. Watch this. I'm just gonna put it like this. Look at this right here. Look at her. Look at her whole demeanor. Look at her whole body posture. Look at everything. Hand on the hip, all of that. You can tell she's combative. You can tell she's already have attitude. Look, just look. And then on his face, he's like, damn, I got this ticket, but I ain't trying to go to jail. See, he understands the situation. She don't.
Copy of citation. You have any questions? That's what it is.
See, he gets it. He understands it. Again, this goes to that. He understands it. And I get it, brother, and I understand it. I wouldn't want a ticket like that either. Because, like, dude, we're from out of town. You could have let us go with a warning. All of that stuff, all of that kind of stuff. But I'm not trying to go to jail in a city that I don't live in.
Come over here for me, ma'am.
Once he asked her. She just looking at it like she's stupid.
Can you come here, ma'am?
Two, she finally comes over.
All right, so you're going to receive a ticket for being in the park after hours. All right?
He explains it. You're going to receive a ticket for being in the park after hours. I believe this is the third time he explains it.
Just need to sign right here on the X.
But because we're out of, didn't you say we were out of time so we wouldn't have known that?
I'm going to say this right now. And this is a big lesson. Being ignorant of the law does not grant you the right to just be an asshole or anything like that. Being ignorant of the law doesn't mean anything. You're still going to be arrested or you're going to be cited or whatever, what have you. Being ignorant of the law is not a defense. It's just not. Ask any lawyer. They'll tell you that. Being ignorant of the law is not a defense.
Yeah, but that's not.
And it's not an excuse.
You should be in the park because you're from out of town.
And what's your badge number?
Right there. And I know the officer's upset with that and he should have handled that right there because that's a potential danger for police officers. That is, because she just walked away just like that and went to the car and got something out of the car, which it was her phone, but still, she could have came back with a gun, she could have came back with a knife, she could have came back with anything. I'm just saying, you don't know what is in that vehicle. Officers do not know. But again, he let it ride.
7452.
And what's your name?
Officer Brooks.
That's twice.
What's your first name?
I'm not.
He already gave him
Okay.
his name.
I don't have to sign this, right?
You do have to sign it.
No, I don't.
Look at that. See? Attitude right there. You do have to sign it. No, I don't. Then you going to jail.
Well, like I explained to him, if you don't sign it, then you're going to be physically taken to jail.
Gotcha.
See? He explained it again. I think this the fourth time? I didn't lost count. Go back and look at it. I don't know. But I think this is the fourth time he has explained himself. He has explained the ticket. He explained what the consequences are. And he explained what's going to happen if you do not sign this citation. And then you heard what she said.
So you refusing to sign?
What's your name?
Officer Brooks, 7452.
Gives his name again. Gives the badge number again.
What's the badge number?
I gave it to you 2 times, man.
Yep.
Okay, I'm asking again.
And I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
See, being
You
stupid.
gonna sign it?
No, because I want your badge number.
She said no because I want your badge number. She playing games with the officer. She playing games. Now she wants a stupid prize, but she's playing games. He done already gave his name and badge number 3 or 4 times. Now the dude got it on the first try. Why couldn't she?
Want to put your hands behind your back for me? Hey, listen, my man. She said she's not signing it. Put your hands behind you.
And he's stupid. I was rocking with him at first until that. That dude is stupid. Now I get it. This is probably your lady friend. I get it. You want to stick up for it, but she being a jackass. I'm sorry for cussing, but it's true. She being a jackass right now. So, and dude, you understood what the cop said. You understood the parameters. You understood all that. And yet your behind ain't going to jail. You ain't getting arrested. And he explained the same thing to you as he did. He explained the same thing to her as he did to you. And what happened? She chose stupidity. She chose pridefulness. She chose all that. She chose the extra headache. And probably wanted the publicity or something like that. But again, this is a black police officer in Atlanta, a predominantly black city.
Your back.
Sir,
Ma'am?
you're hurting me.
Okay. I'm actually to put your hands behind your back.
Sir,
See, she being stupid. She look. She acting like she don't know why she getting arrested. You know exactly why you getting arrested. You playing a stupid game. You want a stupid prize.
sir.
Put your hand behind your back.
Can you-
Come on. I need you to back up.
Yeah, but
I need you to back up.
You don't need to touch her like that.
bruh, see, he lucky. In all honesty, he's lucky that he didn't get arrested either for interfering. He's lucky for that.
Stop putting the hands behind her back.
I'm asking a question.
Okay.
All I'm doing is
Put your
asking.
hands behind your back. Put your hands behind you.
Mr.
You're
Brooks.
under arrest. Put
Oh, hear that? She said Mr. Brooks. So she knew his name. She knew his name. Playing stupid. See? Playing stupid games.
your hands behind your back. I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing.
Sir, I'm asking you a question.
I'm letting you know. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to forcibly put your hands behind your back.
Gave her every opportunity to sign the ticket and everything. And she wanted to play games with this man. She wanted to play games with this cops. And just now she's surprised that he going to take her to jail, that he arresting her.
But, sir, Mr. Brooks, is this really
Know his name.
Mr. Brooks?
Hold on. Hey, listen, my man. Back up.
She needs to put her. Let her
Can I?
Okay, you can put your phone down.
Okay, Mr. Brooks. Oh my God.
Put your hands behind your back.
Watch this.
I'm not saying
Resisting arrest. That right there will be classified as resisting arrest because she pulled away from him. All of this could have been avoided. You added unnecessary headache in your life for what? For what? Why? Now I get it. He could have let y'all go with a warning. But you had already gave him an attitude from the beginning when he just asked you for your ID. So at that point in time, yeah, give him a ticket.
I'm going to stop the ticket.
You don't have an option now.
Because
It is at the officer's discretion to whether or not he chooses to give y'all a ticket or let y'all go with a warning. But I guarantee you, had they just been nice to the dude, had they been nice to the officer, or just been compliant and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not saying because I don't like the word comply. I don't because there's a whole other thing with that. But had they and again, this is a black police officer, so had they just not give this dude an attitude, and especially her, I guarantee, or they probably would have just went with a warning or take the ticket and then just pay the fine, but you would not have went to jail.
But I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign.
It's too late now. Mr. Brooks taking you up behind the
I'm
jail.
going to sign the ticket.
No, I'm not here to play games with you.
I know, but I'm going to sign.
Put your hands behind your back.
Mr. Brooks,
Too late.
I'm going to sign
Put
the
your hands
ticket.
behind your back. You don't have to. Resisting.
You do not have
I'm
to.
asking you, why am I putting my hands behind my back?
You're under arrest.
I'm going to sign the ticket, but why am I under arrest?
And he really being gentle.
I'm going to sign the
She's about to
ticket.
sign the ticket.
I'm going to sign the ticket.
He really being gentle with
That's
her.
all it is.
I'm going to sign the ticket.
Nope, because he gave you every opportunity the first time to sign the ticket, and you gave this man an attitude. You gave this brother an attitude for no reason at all. No reason at all. The other young man, the other dumbass right there with you, granted, and I'm sorry, I'm just going to be a little bit of cussing today, but the other jackass right there, he was cool at first, but then I guess when she started doing all that, carrying on, now he want to get into it. No, brother, he signed the ticket. He understood. Ticket, fine, or jail. Fine or jail. Shit, I go ahead and take the fine. I ain't going to jail. He understood that. He didn't. That's that pridefulness. That's probably what's the word I'm looking for? Entitlement, whatever you want to call it. But this is the end result.
Once you sign the ticket, you told me you're not signing.
I'm going to sign the ticket now.
It's too late for all
You
that.
don't have the option now.
Yep.
Why don't I have the option,
I
Mr.
gave you
Brooks?
2 options.
She was just asking for your badge
Look,
number
I'm
at first.
asking
Yep.
for your badge number, and I wasn't clear on why you weren't giving me my badge number.
Badge number and name, he didn't gave it to her about 3, 4, 5 times. Oh, but then she knew his name. And the brother could have gave him the badge number. But, you know, whatever. This play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor, because that's where I heard him from. That's where I heard it from. And shout out to Brian Redman at the Relationship Rehab, because I'm watching him, and he's another black YouTube content creator. I learned a lot from his channels too, because he was a former police officer in the city of Chicago, and he breaks down police officer videos and everything like that. So I'm gonna put his channel in the description box, and y'all go check him out, like and subscribe his content. He does a great job.
You don't have to, sir, you do not have to hold her like that.
Oh my God.
You do not have to drag her like
Mr.
that.
Brooks, I'm telling you that I'm going.
Sir.
I'm going to sign
Sir,
the
you do
ticket.
not have to grab her like that.
I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks.
It's too late.
I'm going to sign the ticket. Why am I
It's
being
too late
arrested? Can you please
to
tell me
turn
why I'm
back
being
now.
arrested? Oh my God. I'm so scared. My God, please, in the name of Jesus, please, God.
Jesus ain't gonna help you
Why
today.
am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks? I'm going to sign
Jesus
the
gave you
ticket.
every chance.
Mr. Brooks, why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? I don't understand why I'm being arrested.
See, this is like the repetitiveness of why am I being arrested. This man had already told you why. He done already told you. And this, you know, and this is the problem with, and I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna speak on specifically the black community, because I've been in situations with the police. I've been blessed not to get arrested and everything like that, and I think, you know, I glory to God for that. And 9 times out of 10, you are, you know, you're gonna meet an officer, and he's not gonna be an asshole. There are good officers out there, and there are bad officers out there. When you get pulled over by the police, have your documents out, or in this case, the dude asked them for their identification, give them your identification. Don't be a dick. You could have saved yourself a lot of headache. You know what? Don't hold court in the streets. It will never win, and it will never work out in your favor. One, because the cop is the judge, jury, and executioner all right there. Doesn't matter if you dead. You dead. Cop's still alive. Fight it in court. Live to fight another day. Don't do stupid shit like this.
Arrested? Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, she giving me a headache.
I have the right. I have the right to know. Oh my God.
Put your hands behind your back.
There's the waterworks.
Resist.
What are you taking?
Or the fake crocodile tears.
Why are you pulling it out?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Now, he did pull the taser, but he put it back. He put it back.
What are you doing? This is only so
Just put your hands. Just put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand why I'm being arrested. That's why I'm not putting my hands behind my back. You have not given me.
Oh, he already explained it to you.
I'm not. You didn't have a choice arrested. That's disgusting right now. Putting my hands on my man.
So you have no rights to none of that.
And really, there should have been more than one cop here at the time. He should have called for backup, which he probably already did. But I guess they taking their sweet time. But you dealing with her, and apparently he's having a hard time arresting her. So at this point, you do need backup, and you also need backup to make sure that the other individual doesn't do nothing stupid. Not to say that he would, but that's just for their protection and for his. See, I'm all for protesting when it's justified, but this arrest was justified. This was a lawful arrest. This was a justifiable arrest, and she might have gotten resisting arrest tacked on to those charges or not. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the police report for it, but yeah. Doing all that carrying on, screaming, that ain't helping. That ain't gonna help nothing. That ain't gonna help the situation. And I'm gonna say this right now. You have every right to record the police. The Supreme Court ruled that. You have every right to record in public. The Supreme Court ruled on that. But you cannot interfere with the police doing their job. So he would have to back up a little bit to where he's not in that space. But he does have every right to record the police. Hell, if it's in public, you have the right to record it. If it's public, you have the right to record it. And most people don't know, you can walk into the post office and record in the post office. You just can't walk in like the back area of the post office. And I know this, but I'm always just saying that because it's a public building, it's a government building. But you can't do that with everything. But in public spaces, you have the right to record. You have the right to film. You do. Even when it comes to police stations and all that, as long as you are not in there, I guess, in the way of anything, or as long as you are not on their property like that, you have the right to film because it is a public space. I mean, it's public. Look up the laws on that though. Just don't take my word for it on that one. That one's a little iffy, but look up the law on that one. Yeah, you do. You just played a stupid game and you just now won a stupid prize.
That's why I have not put my hands behind my back. You have not told me, you have not read me my rights or anything.
He explained it to her. You were in the park after a certain time. That's a citation. That's a ticket. If you do not sign this citation or ticket, you will go to jail. He will have to arrest you. He explained it to the young man. Understood. Why he not getting arrested? She wanted to be stupid. She wanted to be entitled. She wanted to be prideful and all that. This is what the result. This is the end result.
And you're steady doing this to me. I don't understand. Can you please just tell me why I get arrested? That's all I'm asking.
I just told you.
Why?
You refused to sign the ticket.
I did not.
Thank you.
I was going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I told you I was going to sign the ticket. Can I please?
She sure know his name now.
Put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand.
Put your hands behind your
And
back.
she's still resisting.
I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I will sign the ticket, please.
Now, put your hands behind your
Black officer, black woman, black man, predominantly black city, predominantly black police force.
Why do I don't understand?
Put your hands behind your back.
You're handling me.
Put your hands behind your back.
You do not need to handle her like that, sir.
Well, I guess Black Lives Matter, the NAACP, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, who else? Benjamin Crump. I guess they gonna get involved in this. No, they won't be. No, I'm lying because because it's black. It's black police officers. Now, had it been white police officers, oh yeah, or had it been any other race police officers, yeah, yeah, oh yeah, you would see them on the doorstep the next day.
God, please.
This situation has gone out of hand.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're hurting me. You are hurting me.
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
I told you I'm not putting my hands. You have not told me or read me my rights. You have not done any of that. You're not telling me why I'm going to jail.
Sir, this is unnecessary.
Put your hands behind your back.
Mr. Brooks.
Yeah, he's saying it's unnecessary, but he sure ain't helping her. He's staying back. Probably because he knows what's going to happen if he tries to get involved.
Tell me why I'm being arrested.
I had to get the shit out.
Other black officers arrive on the scene.
Stop resisting.
I'm trying to tell you. Ow! You are, Mr. Brooks, you are hurting my arm. Come on.
I mean, they would have been justified in tasing her, to be honest with you.
Oh my God! Is this for real? Please, God, in the name of Jesus, please, God, I'm not being arrested. Ah!
So y'all are hurting her.
Doing it for the camera. One, she's doing it for the camera now with this hollering and screaming. Two, I wouldn't be surprised if they sue or she sues the city and tries to get some money out of it, even though it is a lawful arrest, even though it is it's lawful, it's what is supposed to happen. And all she had to do was sign the damn ticket, but she didn't do that. She wanted to be a fool. She wanted to act a fool. She wanted to act like a jackass. And this is what you get. When you act like a jackass with the cops, this is what you get. Especially when he gave you every opportunity. This is what you get.
4063.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
That was unnecessary.
You can record from over here.
Again, I tell people, you can record the police. You have to do it at a certain distance, but you can record the police. You can record in public. You can do all of that. It just has to be at a certain distance.
What's your name, officer?
Black officers.
What's your name, sir?
He black. All these are black officers. I want to hear the excuse. In Atlanta.
Alright, sit up.
Doing all that crying, doing all that hollering, carrying on.
Where y'all taking her?
The jail, fool.
This is my friend. Y'all know her.
Where y'all taking her? That's a stupid question.
Right now, she's crying. What do you mean take care of her? We was just here for a party. Now she's dying for arrest. Hey, bro, just
Oh my God!
All black officers.
Oh my God!
Go ahead and search her before I put it in.
Hey, bro, if you was really riding for her like that, hey, maybe you should have got arrested too. You should have hopped up in there and tried to help them out. Guess not, huh? Guess because you signed that citation, you wasn't trying to go to jail, huh? Look at that. Look, watch. Crocodile tears. Maybe, or she just sweating. I don't know.
any lives, anything like that?
No.
You sure? Alright.
Watch this.
Put your feet inside.
Oh my God! Can I have my phone?
I would have shut the door immediately too. You know what, man? But yes, this is a predominantly black city in Atlanta, Georgia. A predominantly black police force. These are all black officers that are on the scene. It was a black officer that arrested her. It was a black officer that explained the citation, explained why they were going to get a ticket. It was a black officer that did all this stuff. So I wonder, will the NAACP, will the ACLU, will Benjamin Crump, will Al Sharpton, will Jesse Jackson, will any of these fools, Black Lives Matter especially, will they come to her aid? Will people admit that she acted like a jackass, that she acted like a fool? Man, I'm just gonna leave it there. This has been another episode of the Honest Texan Podcast. Like and subscribe and share for more content. Comment. Let me know your thoughts on this situation. Do you think the cops were wrong? Do you think that that the cops should have let them go with the warning? Let me know. I'm interested. I'll reply back and everything. So just let me know. Like and subscribe again. Share it. I'm probably gonna do more videos like this because, you know, I think as Black people, we need to really look at these police videos and break them down and see what is really going on and to see if it's really an unjust arrest or was it justified. I mean, yes, you look at Philando Castile, that was wrong, that was messed up, and they fired the police officer, even though I think he should have got arrested for it. But again, we're gonna look at cases like those, we're gonna look at videos like those, and I'm gonna break them down for you from a Black man's perspective, and you know, give out some journalistic advice, all of that kind of things. But like and subscribe. Y'all have a great day. I'm out.